Mr. Speaker, the Green Party in government will put children at the heart of every decision that we make, at the heart of all of our policies and at the heart of all our work. What did we discover last week? The government has been masking, hiding the number of children who are living in severe poverty in this country. They missed out on 20,000 kids last year, 20,000 children and their families ignored by this government. The Green Party will not ignore those children. We will work to bring them out of the poverty that they suffer. Let's just have a think about the legacy of John Key. John Key, since he has been Prime Minister, has seen 45,000 more children living in poverty than before he came to power. 45,000 more children and their families in poverty under John Key. The Green Party will change that if we get a chance to be at the heart of a progressive government after this 2014 election. Mr. Speaker, this government is failing New Zealand's children, and it doesn't need to be that way. We can make a difference for each of those children, the 285,000 children in poverty. We can change the lives of each of those children and their families. And this, sir, is how we can do it. The Green Party will put the children and their needs at the heart of all of our decisions. And we've come up already with 3 major sets of solutions to help address the poverty that our kids are suffering. Step one is to bring about a living wage for families, to raise the minimum wage and make sure that working families have enough money to get by on. Not only that, we will raise the benefits, because we do know that most of the kids who live in poverty are from benefit-dependent households, and that's because benefits are too low. Given that work does not solve poverty, actually, under this current government, we must also raise the minimum wage, move to a living wage and make sure that benefits are decent enough for families to live on. Sir, we will make sure every family has access to a warm and dry home for their kids through our Home for Life program. Progressive ownership, so the ownership of your own home really is within the grasp of young families. To make sure there is a warrant of fitness for all rental properties, not just a few like this government has done, but all of those rental properties where we know most of the children who live in poverty live in cold, damp homes. And security of tenure, so that those who are the most vulnerable in their housing, including state house tenants, know that they will be able to live in a home, rent that home and have some security for themselves and their families when times get hard. And sir, finally, school community hubs. Schools are at the heart of their community, and we can make sure that they can support their community and their kids better by relieving teachers and principals of the social obligations, if you like, the social difficulties that their families face. Have a full-time facilitator in every low-decile school, a dedicated school nurse, a free school lunch fund for those schools, free after-school care for those families, because we know that so many kids miss out on extending their education because they can't afford after-school care and programs. And, sir, building 20 new community-based, not private, not for-profit, not the for-profit centres, 20 new community-based early childhood education centres on school grounds, so that a family, I've talked about this before, I know this person really well, this young woman, she has 2 kids, one at preschool, one at school, no money, no car, and when she has no food, where can she get help? Well, she will be able to get help at the school, because she'll know her child can go to early childhood education there, her older child will get a great public education at that public school. It's close by so she can walk to it, and they will be fed through a national lunch fund that the Green Party will put in place when we are in government. So we can make a difference for every single one of those children who live in poverty. We will make that difference when we are part of a progressive government after this election in 2014. Thank you, Mr. Speaker.
Honourable Morris Williamson.
Mr. Speaker, in the last week or so we've been watching